So I guess we're going to start.
Hi.
Hi guys, how are you? Obviously we're kicking off our, I would say, third season of In the Kitchen pretty much. I know this is going to come at the very end of the year, Christmas time, which is amazing. But we're excited to have you guys back on. We've missed you guys. And for you guys who are brand new, this is going to be an experience for you for sure.
Yes, it is. Oh,
A
yeah.
couple of different things tonight's going to happen, which is nice. We've got a guest surprise coming in later, which we're excited for that. I'm going to introduce myself. I'll let the girls introduce themselves too. I'm Chris. I'm the Director of Sales here at Bricoleur Vineyards. And to my left.
All right, I'm Becca. I'm the pasta chef here at Bricoleur Vineyards.
I'm Carla, and I am part of the hospitality crew.
You're more than just a pasta chef.
But I'm the pasta.
I mean, you're the pasta queen, but you're more than just a pasta chef. So for you guys that don't know who we are, Bricoleur Vineyards, we are still a brand new winery. We've been in business now for almost 2 years. Our grand opening was during the pandemic last year, in the heart of COVID, but we are going strong, which is amazing. We've had a fantastic year and almost wrapping up this year now. We are in our state properties in the heart of Rush River Valley in Windsor, California, which we grow Chardonnay and Pinot here. We have another vineyard called Kick Ranch, which is in the Fountain Grove area, Santa Rosa, all the way to Calistoga, which we grow a numerous amount of different varietals, which we'll talk about later too. What are we doing tonight?
Well, cocktails.
We got two different things. We're going first with you, which
Cocktails.
cocktails,
Indeed.
and then we're going.
We are making sugar cookies here.
Oh, keep going.
That was in my
No.
head, right? That was
That could,
really
that would never happen.
What?
So
No.
sugar cookies
sugar cookies.
and
To
cocktails.
go with Santa's sparkler.
That's right.
Oh,
Indeed.
okay. So, you want to start?
Absolutely.
So a couple rules before. We are keeping everybody on mute. If you guys have any questions, go to the chat. Libby is behind our computer over here, and we'll answer your questions, and then we'll answer too. But just remember to do that, and we hope you guys have fun. So let's start.
Absolutely.
Carla?
Well, Santa's sparkler. So everybody is kind of used to having hot mulled wine, which is okay, but I like something cold during the holidays. So I found out that we could take a little bit of our beautiful Zinfandel from Alexander Valley, and we are going to make a nice syrup out of that with mulling spices, sugar, and water. All things. We're gonna make a nice little syrup out of that first, and then that actually has to cool. And so by the magic of television, I do have some already made up so that we can make the cocktail afterward. But we'll put that together for you first, show you a little bit of garnish with that as well, and then we'll make the cocktail for you.
Sounds great.
Awesome.
Cool.
Shall we begin?
So let's begin.
Okie doke. Well, first of all, need my little pot here. And we're gonna put in 1 cup of water. Get some off camera there, we're scooching up in the water. And we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of mulling spices. There's all sorts of different mulling spices out on the market. There's everything from these little tea bags sort of things, lots of little packets, bags, little shaker things, but I'm gonna opt to go with this guy here.
You can get that anywhere?
I think so. Good old Amazon, if you can't find it in the grocery
It's
store.
where I got my beautiful
I
suit,
mean,
is Amazon.
Yeah, the shirt.
It's my tradition, You guys saw me last year in a green suit. I gotta go different this year. Every year will be different.
You have to keep us on our toes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I gotta do something.
All right, so about 2 tablespoons of the mulling spices. What I used before was a little bit more powdery, so I'm just gonna throw just a little bit more in there just for fun and make sure that we got lots of good flavor going on. And then this is gonna go on the stove. We are gonna boil this for 3 minutes. This is gonna reduce just a little bit, and once that boils down, we are going to add the sugar. We'll let that incorporate a little bit. We want that sugar to melt. That way we get a nice syrup going in. It's not gonna be kind of grainy. And then from there, we are going to add our Zinfandel, and then that has to sit on simmer for about 20-25 minutes. We want a nice syrup. And this is going to boil down to about a cup, cup and a quarter once we're all finished with that.
So why are Zinfandel?
Why our Zinfandel? Because it's wonderful. It's spicy already. For me, I get a lot of baking spices in that. I get a little cassis, currants, and to me, that's all Christmas.
Yes,
So I think our
it's true.
Zinfandel is absolutely fantastic for this recipe.
Perfect.
All righty, onto the stove we go. So Becky, you can help me crank this puppy up so I don't blow up the kitchen.
You would do that.
It'd be fun.
Joanna asked, where can I buy the Zinfandel?
Why, here at Bricoleur Vineyards, absolutely. Come on in and see us. We are open Thursdays through Mondays, and if
Absolutely.
not, online, of course.
But I do hear we are almost sold out of the Zin.
We are almost sold out of the Zin, actually. We do not have much left. I would say roughly a little over 30 cases, maybe.
That's not
We do have a new one coming out sometime next year, 2020 vintage, but 19 was a great vintage for us. I would say people have loved it. Our club members have enjoyed it. It's
Look great with Christmas dinner.
Christmas dinner is great.
Christmas morning.
Sure.
Christmas morning, yeah,
Christmas
sure.
morning,
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, why not? All right,
Yeah,
so-
we'll post up our link that you guys can see our Zinfandel, all our tasting notes. The Zin's got quite a bit of history for us. Obviously, Beth, one of our founder, her great grandfather was Petro Colorasi, which made Zin for the times was calling the late 1800s. So we wanted to pay tribute to her great grandfather and make a Zin that we do every year. Which is beautiful. It comes from a small vineyard called the Demosthenes family, which is right behind Silver Oak Vineyards, and it's us and Ridge Vineyards are the only two that buy the fruit for the Zin. And so we make it, and it's fantastic. So if you guys haven't had our Zin, please shop online, buy some. If not, come see us in the tasting room. Come on, girls.
All
We
right,
good.
so it is now boiling. I don't want a hard boil, but I want kind of a soft boil. This is going to boil down for about 3 minutes. It already smells amazing, and it smells like Christmas in here.
Yes, it does.
I've got the little whisk just in case I feel like messing with that, because it's always good to mess with what's on the stove most of the time. So Becca's got a timer going for us, and once that happens, we will continue on with some lovely.
If you make this mulled wine syrup, how long can it sit in the kitchen, like in your fridge, would you say?
I would put it in an airtight container, and that should last you a couple of weeks. Don't have a lot of air in the container, so use a container that uses up the whole syrup sort of a thing, and that should last you several weeks, definitely.
Sounds good.
Oh, it's looking good.
It smells.
It smells so good, absolutely.
I mean, I had the joy of you did make this for me and our team a little
Yes.
while back, and it was absolutely fantastic.
There were some questions, but
It
turned out all right.
So I had the honor of watching her make it, and I didn't
Yes.
try it.
We haven't tried it. You wouldn't have that daytime.
Now, this will be it.
This
We'll
is-
imbibe
You will be
together.
impressed, trust me.
Yeah.
You'll be
I'm already impressed with the smell.
And,
If you're asking why cocktails, because Carla is the queen of cocktails.
that's
She is.
Queen, KWEE. Yeah, you
Yes.
go with Carla with the K.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. She's a woman of many talents.
How are you doing on time there, Becca?
I got a minute and 10 seconds.
Oh, I can't wait then.
What did we do?
What are we gonna do?
If you don't have Zin, can you use our Pinot? Can you use another wine, or do you think that Zin is the best one?
Spicy,
Yeah.
I mean, if you feel like being, decadent, absolutely, our cab's fantastic. That would be wonderful.
But we, for our, yes, cab, but in the future, which we have coming out, is a Syrah.
Oh, that would be
And which will be
fantastic.
released sometime next year. We have a gorgeous Syrah from our Cape Ranch vineyard. That would also be amazing, because most Syrahs can have a little spice to it.
Okay.
So anything with spice as far as red wine goes great with this mixture.
I think having a glass of our Pinot while you're making this.
Oh,
would-
that would be
Always.
fantastic.
And
Because that is our favorite wine. from the
That
estate.
most
Yes,
definitely
yes,
is
it
our.
yeah.
Well, I think you're the trio here, because I talk about my Pinot,
And
so.
this-
Yeah.
yeah. You're not there out there with me.
All right, then I'm gonna turn this down just a
Yeah.
hair if you wanna assist with that. I'm
Please
gonna
go ahead.
You want to turn it down or turn it up?
just down a little bit. I'm gonna, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna guess we're close to 3 minutes.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Right here,
The bell just rang out.
right here. So half a cup of sugar, good old white sugar, you're gonna pour that in there. Get your whisk back out, and you're gonna wanna whisk that. And this takes maybe a minute or two. You wanna make sure that that sugar is melted And you can tell that by, you're not gonna feel or see any of the graininess in there. You can already tell it's thickening up nicely on that, which can only mean it's Zinfandel.
Carla, we had a few new people join us. Do you just want to give a little reminder of what we are currently doing at the moment?
Sure, we are making Santa sparklers. So what we are doing is we're going to take our Zinfandel, we are going to boil this down into a syrup with mulling spices and sugar. And then once that cools down, we are going to make a nice sparkler with our Flying by the Seat of Europeans Northwest Ridge.
We'll talk about that in just.
Absolutely. So at this point, we are going to do about 2 cups of Zinfandel. Hopefully there's 2 cups in here. If not, I don't know where we get more.
Especially we're running out. I don't know if I could waste another bottle here. I don't know.
You know what? We're just going to pretend.
It's not wasting if you're drinking it, Chris.
That's true. So we're just going
Supposed to sell it.
pretend that we have
Sell
2
it.
cups in there. This will still work.
We'll check your credit card.
All right.
Charge marshmallow.
Yeah. So this is kind of the slow part. This is going to take about 20 minutes, maybe 25, depending on how patient or impatient you are. I am impatient, so I usually crank it up a little bit, and then I have to sit here and watch it, stir it, and all that sort of thing.
So if you crank it up and watching it, how much?
I wouldn't crank it up too terribly much. Maybe a really soft boil on this, and I would say maybe 15 minutes, but you want to keep an eye on it, because again, we're talking alcohol, sugar, heat, explosion, you know, and then no Santa down your chimney.
No safety.
Well, he'll have to find another way.
Oh, boy.
No, can't have that.
So I'm gonna turn this up just a hair, Rebecca, and maybe I still don't know which way to go on this.
You got it.
This way.
Okay, there you go.
So we're gonna keep an eye on that. And in the meantime, while that's churning away, we're gonna make our little garnish. And so I got to go outside and, lemons, fresh lemons.
That's from our property.
It is. I went down to the bocce ball court. By the way, folks, we do have a beautiful bocce ball court here in the Rose Garden. You can certainly check that out this spring again when we have picnics down there. Anyway, beautiful Meyer lemon, smells wonderful. That's the beauty of living here in California. I get to have citrus almost year round. So I'm going to make just little lemon strips out of this. I want the peel. So I am quartering that, and what I want to do is, if you're good at filleting out a fish, that's basically what I'm doing here, and I want to get rid of all this white stuff on here too. So I like to get back in there with that paring knife, just cut that, as much of that out.
I love those knife skills, by the way.
Chris, I
Thank
don't
you.
like your jacket.
Do they look professional, Becca?
They
Thanks,
really
Mary.
do.
Hey, Mom, it's a whole suit. Chris is wearing a whole suit.
Got the pants, everything.
He committed.
Indeed. So
I
try
don't know
to
if Mary
get,
saw she probably didn't see my outfit last year.
No, she didn't.
You missed out, Mary.
We have
Don't
a-
worry, every year I'm gonna change it up, so.
We have a question. Hope wants to know, how can we come see the estate garden where you got the lemon from?
come first, is it?
Yeah, we'll give you a grand tour.
Absolutely.
Come do a tasting, you
Yes.
know, obviously, we're heavily based on our food and wine program here with
Yes,
Chef
we
Becca and our other chefs that we have. Our everyday tasting is called our rooted tasting, which is 6 bites paired with 6 of our fabulous wines. And which, you know, our chefs have created the beautiful bites that we have. And I'll let Becca talk about a few of the recipes on there and what you're tasting when you come here, which we do change it every 2 months.
We do
So-
change that every 2 months.
Yeah.
So like Chris said, we do the 6 bites paired with 6 wines. We get to be creative and think outside of our culinary box, as I like to say, with this menu. Since I mentioned I am the pasta chef, one of my pastas is on this menu, and along with Chef Evan and Edgar's ideas. But we also have the honor of working closely with Charlie Palmer and Nate Alfman, who have been amazing in mentoring us and just helping us think outside of our culinary box.
We have some pretty cool culinary advisors, huh?
It is pretty
Pretty
cool, I will
amazing.
say.
But do you want to say a couple of the dishes that are on there? That way you get people excited.
More?
I think give a little bit more.
Alright,
you know.
alright.
It doesn't hurt.
We do have this really neat cauliflower dish right now on
There
the
you go.
menu, and it goes with an oyster green goddess dressing. Has this really nice herbaceous note to it, which I love, paired with our Sauvignon Blanc. We have a beautiful pan-seared sea scallop, so if you are into scallops, this is a scallop that's based with butter, and lots of love, as I like to let our guests know.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there any butter on that scallop?
There is more than butter, there's butter.
Butter on the scallop,
Yes.
there's butter in the Chardonnay, so
Oh.
it's a great combination.
Yes.
So butter on butter,
Butter on butter. And we do have a very extraordinary Chardonnay, if I do say so.
we do.
Yeah.
We do.
Alrighty.
How we doing, Carla?
We're doing, so
Yeah.
just so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing, I am taking this lemon peel and I'm trying to get as much of that pith off. So as much as you can scrape off of there, because that white stuff is bitter, we want just the nice yellowy part, which if you just eat that by itself is sweet, so it's really, really good. This is just having a good time boiling away.
That's crazy. We heard bells earlier.
I thought I heard some.
I don't know.
Alright, did anyone else?
It was like a tease or
You
something.
thought it was in your head.
I did, I mean, you know. There it is
I didn't hear that again.
Where's what? Is this,
Someone's messing with me.
is this a
I
chimney?
swear.
Is this a chimney?
I mean, you know, magic happens in the kitchen.
Absolutely.
Yes, we are making the sugar cookies. We did get a question. We just wanted to add another fun element of the cocktails. And Perry says hello to the Bricoleur team.
Hi, Perry.
Hi, Perry.
Happy
Nice to
Mother's
you.
Day, Perry.
Absolutely. All right, so let's pretend that our little syrup is ready, because it does take a good 20 minutes and we're not gonna mess around with that because we got drinkings to do and cookies to make. So what we want to do with this, once this has boiled down, and again, it's gonna make about a cup and a half. I kind of ran short on the Zinfandel, so pretend I have the full 2 cups in there. We are going to take that, and you want to get yourself a nice, really fine mesh sieve. There's little coffee filtery things too that you can use, or just good old cheesecloth, but you want to be able to get all of this stuff out. So hopefully you guys can see that. I am just going to pour this into there. And leaving all those solids behind. Can you put this in there?
Yes, I can.
And then we have all that nice, beautiful syrup. So this needs to chill for several hours. Obviously, we're not making hot mulled wine, so put it in a nice heat-proof jar, stick it in the fridge for a few hours, and so if you make this in the morning, you're ready for cocktail hour at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
In the morning?
5, 6 in the afternoon.
Oh, afternoon.
Evening.
Oh, 4
I was like,
o'clock in the afternoon,
I was
yeah.
like, 4 o'clock a.m.
Just, you know, there's different time zones.
I mean,
It's
you
5
know,
o'clock somewhere.
Maybe-
That's right. Or 4 o'clock.
maybe Christmas Day when we're waiting for Santa, but you know.
Santa? Hey, to what?
There we are again.
Alrighty, so to make this beautiful little drink, I've got my little syrup already made. This is going to take about half an ounce per glass. Oh,
That glass magically appeared.
this is incredible.
Wow.
So I got my little,
4 glasses there, huh?
indeed.
Where's it?
I mean, I guess
4
like
glasses.
2 for me, 1 for
We got
you. 5. Oh, wow.
Oh, well,
Which 5th glass now?
this is magic. I love Christmas magic. This is the best. Okay, so the recipe calls for about half an ounce. I'm gonna be generous and go with an ounce because after all, this is some good stuff here. So, yes,
Okay.
it's fabulous.
You do it, Carla, you do it.
And one for you.
I bet Chuck wishes we had one.
Chuck, did you make one? Hi, Chuck. Chuck's my husband. He's watching. Hopefully he's got Kula helping out.
Yeah.
Kula's my little dog. And I'm gonna give a shout out to Pam. Hi, Pam. Hopefully Celeste is watching too. Some Seattle friends.
Is that where your fish fillet came in handy right there?
Absolutely.
Being in Seattle, right?
Oh, yeah. No, we used to go fishing for salmon and Chuck brought home, I don't know, I think 12 salmon one time. And I generously volunteered to flay them all out. And that
Love
was
it.
the first and last time.
Love
All right, so we've got the syrup in the glass, and now do you want to do that or that? This one or that one? That one or this one?
Let's do that.
Okay.
My favorite sound.
Even better.
Yes.
It's
Even
like
better.
the are getting to sound.
So what are we pouring right here?
We are pouring our Flying by the Seat of Your Pants North Coast Brut. This is absolutely fantastic. We're sourcing the grapes from Napa, Sonoma, and Mendocino counties. Gorgeous tiny bubbles on this. So if you pour down the side of your glass, you get more bubbles in the glass versus foam. And you want to do about 6 ounces, or again, it's meat pouring, so it'll be more.
Oh, boy.
The mixture on the bubbles, if you guys don't know, is 2/3 Chardonnay,
Yes.
1/3 Pinot Noir, slight Pinot Meunier in there, which is nice. It's that funky little old school, traditional, I would say champagne method, but it's we call it sparkling because we can't call it champagne. My people said we couldn't do it.
Yeah, you and your people.
My French people, sorry.
Oh.
Indeed. Alrighty, so once you have that poured,
Looks fantastic.
oh, I can't
So good. I
wait.
love the color on that.
Isn't that pretty?
It's super pretty.
We'll have to find another bottle here for number 5, but. You know, there's you, me, and Becca, and I have this 4th, but,
I wonder who
Emma.
the this from. Maybe the bells will start coming on again. I don't know.
so put your little beautiful lemon rind in there. And for you too.
Here you go, Chef Becca.
But who could I give this 4th one to?
I don't know. Who can we count? I don't know. Oh,
There's those ding bells again.
bells again.
What's going on?
Should we look
I don't
and
know.
see if someone's.
Someone's teasing.
Cheers, it's so good to be here tonight.
Oh my gosh, all right.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers, Santa. Nice to have you.
Cheers.
Oh, my goodness, we're having a little bit of Santa sprinkles.
Sparkle.
Sparkle.
Santa's been at it already.
Well, for the sugar cookies.
Absolutely. You
It'll
have to own
help.
something.
Cheers, they'll taste that much better.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right,
Amazing.
time for some
Let's
cookies.
get
All right.
cookies made.
Let's have
Love
cookies.
it.
Thanks, Carla.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
All right.
Come on in, Santa. Come on.
You're
You're center attention
Here.
now.
Wow,
Yes, yes, you are.
look at what we have here. Look at all these makings. Wow.
All right, Santa. So
Becca, what are we gonna be doing tonight?
we're gonna make your favorite kind of cookie, and that's a sugar cookie.
Some sugar cookies.
Sugar cookie.
Some of
now.
my favorite colors here. It's beautiful. Wow.
Awesome. So, we have all of our ingredients here in front of us. I went ahead and I portioned it out so that way I didn't have to use my measuring spoon 1,000 times.
Very good.
So
very
first
good.
things first, we're gonna start with like 1.5 cups of flour here and our 4 ounces of diced butter. So, yeah, you know, do you have
You know,
one?
diced butter reminds me of something.
So,
You know why Santa's so good at karate?
why?
Because he has a black belt.
All right. So every time Santa makes a good joke, you take a drink.
Cheers.
Remember, this is a kid's show.
Oh,
Drink milk.
Okay.
We're drinking milk.
let's get back to sugar cookies.
Awesome. So you're also going to take your, half a teaspoon of cream of tartar here. You're going to add it into your flour mix. And then you're going to go ahead and take your 4 ounces of diced butter and put that into your flour mix here. Now, I do like to work, not yet, Santa.
No,
Forget
no, okay, I'm
Don't worry.
I'm
I
getting
know, the
nervous.
color looks so pretty.
It does.
So I'm gonna wear gloves for this part because I don't want my hands to get all sticky here. Oh, look at that. Oh, you guys
Well, I knew we'd be baking tonight, so I thought I'd come prepared.
Awesome. So you're gonna combine this flour, cream of tartar, and your butter together. You're gonna just rub it together. And so this kind of reminds me of making pasta. Like I gotta incorporate my eggs and my flour together. So I'm
Yes.
just pretending that this butter is eggs. So you'll start to get this texture here, Santa. Kind of just that flour going into the butter. That's right, you're just grabbing it there. And so I know that I'm done with this is when I can kind of hold it in my hand like in a ball.
Like a snowball.
There you go, Santa. You're on it.
You've baked cookies before, haven't you?
Exactly.
Santa's Claus's deal.
So once I have that, I'm gonna take off my gloves now. But Santa, you keep yours on because you got the fancy gloves. And I'm gonna go here to my handy dandy mixer. Now, I'm going to take my sugar, which is a half cup of sugar. So anytime I bake, I like to do all my dry ingredients first, and then I add in my wet ingredients. So I'm going to put my sugar first.
Love sugar.
Okay. We have a half teaspoon of baking soda right down there. And if I'm going too fast, like please let me know. I will slow down. We have a quarter teaspoon of salt. Not yet, Sam.
Okay.
We gotta bake these babies first before we adding in that salt. All right, and then we have our wet ingredients, which is our half a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. And then
Deborah said, yes, please slow down.
oh, I'm so sorry.
No, you're okay.
All right, well,
Deborah, is there a certain step you need us to backtrack to?
just let me know.
Just keep moving, but just make sure you go slow.
All right, so I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. So we have our sugar in the mixing bowl, in our mixer here. We have the baking soda, salt, vanilla, and now we're gonna add 1 egg. And Santa, 1 egg. Make sure you crack this egg carefully because you don't want to get eggshells in there. You got an extra crispy sugar cookie there. So
Perfect.
down it goes. No eggshells, not too crispy. Set that aside.
Are you putting these ingredients in with the flour?
So I'm gonna cream my egg a little bit in the sugar. I still have my flour and butter on the side here. So I'm gonna close my mixer and then I'm gonna let that go. And it's just like creaming sugar. I wanna emulsify these ingredients together first.
What speed are you starting on?
I'm just on the stir speed. I'm not going on to level 2 or 4. I just wanna emulsify.
If you don't have a stand mixer, can you use a hand mixer or do it by hand?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Before this was invented, everyone makes by hand, so. Yeah, so if you're doing this by hand, you can mix everything in the bowl together. You can use your hands. Personally, I like to wear gloves because I don't like touching the food, but that's just me. But, you know, as long as we're being food safe and washing our hands, then by all means, go for it, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I've creamed my sugar there with my eggs, and now I'm gonna go ahead and add in that butter and flour mixture together. Just gonna pour it in.
Are we
there.
ready for sprinkles yet? I'm impatient.
Something tells me you have a sweet tooth.
Absolutely.
Dr. Perry says, can we be a little generous with the vanilla, or does that alter the consistency?
That is a good question.
It could overpower.
It could overpower it, yes, but if you want that more vanilla taste on your sugar cookie, then I would say that's up to you on how you want that to taste.
There you go.
All right, so.
You love vanilla, go for it.
Exactly. So, once you have all these ingredients together in your standard mixer or just in the mixing bowl, go ahead and mix. I am on speed stir. All you're doing now is making that nice sugar cookie dough. Yep, so if I was just doing it, just making it. Oh yeah, that looks good. And if you're a big cookie dough eater like me, once this is all mixed, I mean, have yourself a little piece and taste that sweetness, right? Yeah, you're excited for that.
So Santa, what's your favorite cookie?
That's a trick question, Sam.
Yeah. Remember, you got a lot of followers out there. Be careful what
Sugar
you say.
cookies
There you go. Right answer.
with sprinkles.
Yeah.
Awesome. So now we have this nice dough made. And so I'll take a piece here, and that's what it'll look like, just like that nice sugar cookie dough. Right? So I'm gonna take all these little bits and pieces off now. Take my paddle off, which I forgot to mention. If you use the standard mixer, you want to go with the paddle. Scrape all this goodness out of the bowl. You want a little dough?
You know, I'm just thinking of something. You know, if we were outside and it was snowing, we'd have a snowball fight, right? But when you're in the kitchen, what could we have? We could have a dough ball fight. Woo!
Or a flour fight.
A flour fight. Okay.
Flour.
Even more messy.
So I'm gonna give you some dough.
That's it?
And you want more than that?
Can we please
Can
get
I
the
eat
device
this?
closer to the dough? Can you hold it up the dough and show them what it looks like?
So this is the dough.
This
So you
just,
get this nice ball.
this doesn't seem right.
No, it doesn't say that.
It's
Oh,
not-
you want to really see it?
Whoa.
She must be on the naughty list then, huh?
Wow.
Wow.
Just grabbing my dough, huh?
I did. I did.
Can I taste this?
There you go. You want a bigger piece? Yeah, taste it. What do you think?
Oh,
Nice
it's
and-
delicious.
Nice and sweet.
For those who are baking along with us, does your dough look like this? Or you guys, do you have your dough ready?
Yes, please let me know.
Feel free to turn on your camera and give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you are not following along with us.
All right.
Mary, you're not baking?
No, but there's Ginny.
Harry's not, okay, so I saw some thumbs down.
That was just a copy. Sassy.
Oh, I see.
There's my dad.
All
Oh,
right.
we can see one of the doughs up there in the camera.
There we go. All right, I see that dough. That looks really good. Okay, so ideally you want to chill this dough for about an hour, but that seems excessively long for sugar cookies. So Santa,
Yes.
you got Santa magic in you. Right, so I'm gonna let this chill for about a few minutes.
Whoa!
I can't eat this right now, can I?
You can, but don't eat it all, Santa. We gotta make cookies.
Okay.
So just go ahead and take that dough, wrap it in some plastic wrap, and then put it in your fridge to chill for about 10 minutes if you're trying to do this fast. Santa, in the meantime, while that is chilling, we're gonna make some frosting. Icing, I should say, icing.
Ooh, love frosting. Are we gonna put that on the cookies?
Oh, yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
I'm getting excited now.
Awesome. Santa,
How's
so,
that dough coming along? I'm hoping that's gonna chill just
oh,
right.
it's gonna chill just right, all right.
For those of you who are asking, we do have a YouTube channel and we will share this video to our YouTube if you want to bake with us later or if you fell behind. It will be online. You can also message us, email us, and we can give you everything that you need.
Awesome. Yes, I apologize if I am going a bit too fast.
You know, Santa's gonna bring something up on the 12th of December. I think, you know, Chris could probably talk a little bit more about it, but I think there's a amazing,
Are you coming back? That's you, Santa. Sorry.
it was the light.
I know.
band.
I wore
Wow.
this for you.
You know, I like
hope
to
we
hear
have a good
that.
list.
Huh?
Oh, no.
We'll talk
That was
about
okay.
that
All right.
another time. But please share on the
You know
12th.
what, we'll slow you down, just have a drink.
Oh, you're right. We should
What we
start
do
with-
have on December 12th, we have our first holiday market that we're gonna have here on the property. It's gonna be really amazing, and you are coming back to see us on that.
We'll absolutely be
So
here.
please, you know, bring the kids. Our tickets are on sale on our website, which Libby will link it up for you guys to buy right there. We'll have vendors there. We have our wines, a lot of stuff going on. I'll have Carla come in a little bit and talk about another event we got going on too, which is our wreath making class. You want to come and talk about that?
Absolutely. I'm gonna see behind you.
We have a lot of things going on for the holidays, so please check out our website. Like I said, the holiday market, which Santa will come back on the 12th, which
We
I'm
taking
super excited.
pictures,
Pictures.
bring the kids.
Yep. And then the wreath making class. So
The wreath making class, so we are holding 2 to 3 different wreath classes on that weekend, aren't we? Yes. So everything will be provided for you. We will have all the greens for you, probably 5, 6 different things. All of the little things that you can stick in there, pine cones, cinnamon sticks, bells, orange slices, whatever you have, some bows, that sort of thing. So come on down, we have wine for you. You will be greeted with a glass of our beautiful sparkling wine, a little snack to go with that as well, and we are going to create beautiful evergreen wreaths together. So it should be a lot of fun, and we had a little test run a couple of weeks ago, and the wreaths turned out absolutely amazing. So hope you guys can come and do that. And that too, Libby, they can sign up for online too on our website.
You
All
know,
the links are in our chat that I
And I-
just sent them in.
and I'm just curious, will we be putting sprinkles on those?
Yes,
Yes,
why not?
absolutely.
Oh, sure. Little.
what do you get Santa for Christmas? Sprinkles.
Yeah,
I think you're good. Now you know,
yeah.
right?
Top of the list.
Right.
Sprinkles.
How much, really quickly, sorry, the tickets for the holiday market are how much? And,
They are $5 each.
yep,
What's that?
and it goes to what? The $5 goes to?
It goes to charity. You know, a lot of the stuff that we put on here, between our harvest party, all that stuff like that, we always donate to charity, which is amazing. So, you know, we do have a lot of tickets already sold, but we have a lot available too. It'll be an amazing day. You know, we are shut down that day on the property for tastings and stuff, but we will be hosting this amazing holiday market. So like I said, you know, when it goes to charity, which I know Santa is big on charity also,
Thank
you know, we love to have you guys, and you know, we will all be there. You'll see all these smiling faces there, waiting to greet you, and we'll have fun.
And I guess I should say too that the wreath making class ticket is separate from
Yes.
the market.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yes, it is. This
Cool.
is delicious.
You like that?
Is
Is that good?
This is Christmas in a glass.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, very
All right,
refreshing.
let's not keep Santa for the
Oh, he
sprinkles.
is just
He's
switching.
dying. He's not eating all the sprinkles, so we'll get out of the way and we'll let you two finish
All
that.
right.
Awesome.
Getting
And
hungry.
our holiday market will be in person.
Yes, it is. It's only in person. Yeah.
All right,
All right.
great. So let's
I
talk about.
hope that magic worked.
Oh, I have a
I
feeling once we make the icing, it's gonna be perfect.
I'm ready.
All
I'm
right,
ready.
so we're
Show
gonna
me
make
how to do it.
the icing while your sugar cookie dough is being chilled. So go ahead and grab your 1 3/4 cup of powdered sugar. You're gonna take a tablespoon of butter. So I really like to have my butter at room temperature.
Of course.
It kind of helps to prevent any clumps. But if there are any clumps, I would recommend putting the icing next to some heat, and it kind of helps loosen that a little bit, and I'll show you what I mean in just a moment. Right, we're gonna go ahead and take our half a teaspoon of vanilla, add it in there.
Yummy.
Now, Santa, you do need a little bit of milk here for this, and I do have milk for you.
You know,
just
I
in
love
case
that
you
with my
want some.
cookies.
So I have my milk here. You want to add just enough milk as needed to get the right consistency. You want about 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk in here. So I'm gonna whisk my ingredients that I've already put in here first.
I'm just helping.
No, this is helping me, honestly. Awesome, and then I'm gonna grab my spoons here, and I'm gonna do,
So what if you're lactose intolerant? What could you use instead?
ooh, that's a good question. Coconut milk, yes.
Ooh, that would taste even better.
Yeah.
Yes. And then if we do have any vegan friends out there, oh man. You can make these sugar cookies by substituting the butter with vegan butter and then using applesauce instead of using an egg.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh yeah, it's really, really delicious.
If you spill us the pigs, you're wearing an apron.
Exactly.
Which we are selling, by the way, if you want to buy a Bricoleur Vineyards beautiful apron.
That's
So
right.
moving forward in our cooking classes, if you want to match with the chef, you're more than welcome to do that. We also have a bunch of gifts and gift guides and packages on our website that I just posted the link in our chat, so go and click on that.
Alright, so I'm gonna add 1 more tablespoon of milk here. I want to just get this really nice consistency.
And for you kids out there, don't forget Christmas Eve. Cookies and milk for Santa. It's my favorite.
Not a little spritzer Santa?
Well,
That's
I'll have to get back to you on that one. Maybe Christmas Day.
There you go.
Ooh, there you go.
Perry said I'm looking forward to ordering an apron soon.
There you
Perry,
go. I will
want
say
to have an
they're
apron.
very nice aprons. So I'm gonna add a little bit more milk. I'm not happy with my consistency. It's still a little bit too thick, so I added in 2 more tablespoons now. All right, there we go. Now we got some magic. So Santa, I gotta ask, what do you do on summer vacation?
Well, I like the vacation in Hawaii, as a matter of fact.
I think a vacation at Bricoleur, doing our rooted experience.
That maybe, you know what, that's another great idea. Especially in the, when spring comes up in the summer, Sonoma County, Windsor, this would be a beautiful place to be. The grounds here are amazing. Between bocce ball and just the natural beauty, as you wander around the property, You could spend a lot of time out here just enjoying the vineyards. The views are absolutely amazing. And of course, you might need a glass of wine while you're doing that, just saying.
Awesome. So now I have this really nice consistency here. You don't want your icing to be too loose because then it just runs all over that cookie. But this is the consistency that we're looking for.
Wow.
So I'm going to go around just so I can show everybody. And then I gotta keep it away from Santa now.
Yeah.
He will eat it all.
I will.
Awesome.
I
So this
will.
is my consistency.
You gotta wait for your sprinkles.
I'll be
Nice and thick, not too thin. You want it to stay on that cookie very nicely.
If you're cooking along with us, how does your icing look? Show us on your camera.
Yes, please let me know. Again, if it's not coming together, just tablespoon by tablespoon, add your milk until you reach the desired consistency.
You can always add more milk, but you can't take it away.
Exactly. Awesome. So one thing that I like to do when I make cookies is I like to put my icing in a piping bag. Now, if you do not have a piping bag at home, you can use a spatula of any sort, even a butter knife if you don't have that, and just spread it onto your cookie. Or you can use a Ziploc bag, put the icing in, and then cut it.
You know, Beck, I think that's why Mrs. Claus gets angry at me, because I just take a big spoon and I just,
Oh my goodness.
I think
I
the
know.
best part. Forget
I
the
know.
cookie, give me the icing.
that's right.
You need a little crunch with that icing now, though.
Would a
True.
pastry cutter work, or would it make the consistency too thin?
Huh. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what a pastry cutter is.
For pie dough. It's the, you know, the mezzo in the
Oh,
pastry cutter.
Yes, you could use that.
It's okay, Becca. We know you're the pasta.
Your
queen.
pasta.
I'm pasta, not pastry. I know they both start with the same letter.
Perry's just throwing you for a loop. Becca, you know, Perry joins us to every single one of our cooking classes.
Well, he
That's
threw
the
me
best
for
questions. We love Perry.
So
Perry, turn on your camera and wave to Becca.
oh,
I'm so bossy. Sorry, Perry, you don't have to, you don't want to.
No, he does have.
You know, Santa's getting a little bit impatient. Is it okay if I try that little masterpiece in front of me?
you can have a little bit, sure, why not?
Just a
Won't
sip.
say no.
It would be great to see the consistency in the bowl with a little closer. of the
Oh, yeah,
view.
yeah, I can go back, of course.
Ah.
Here, let me bring this guy over here.
And then you can see Becca up close and personal, right?
Yes, I was hiding from the camera to keep you all to come here, so you
Oh, there's
can
Perry.
Yes.
That is this consistency, nice and thick, not too runny.
Down.
Oh,
Yeah.
what up, Barry?
There he is.
There it
It's
is.
big salad.
Sorry, Perry.
How dare you, Libby?
I know. I just love our Perry.
Are we getting close?
We're getting there, Santa,
Almost
we're
there,
getting
Santa.
there.
Sandy, you can have a
You
sprinkle.
know,
It's okay.
the thing about pastries is that you have to be patient with them. Unlike cooking, you can be a little bit quick.
Okay, that's not.
That's all?
I put it in the drink of my ring.
We heart you too, Perry.
Awesome, so here we go. I have my icing in the piping bag for us because I personally prefer a piping bag or the Ziploc bag when I'm at home.
If you don't have any bags, you also can use the dipping method.
Yes.
Dip the cookie right
Of
in.
course, as I did mention that earlier, you can do the spatula method, you can just dip the cookie right in. And I'm sure our tasting room manager, Libby, would honestly just dip that whole cookie in the icing.
90% icing, 0% cookie.
All right, you and Santa got the same style.
Oh, yeah. Is one of those for me?
Yes, it is. That's right. So if you eat all your sprinkles, that's fine, because I got all mine.
I'm ready to go here.
Awesome. So now that you've made your icing, now your dough should 100%, well, most of it should be ready. Okay, so this is the dough, and this is nice and very chilled because Santa is here. We have that special Santa magic.
Magic.
Could you ever chill the dough too long? Is that possible?
That is impossible.
Okay, cool.
No. You can chill the dough overnight. I've made sugar cookies at home, and I've made the dough a day before, and I waited a day, and then I made my cookies. And they have turned out just fine, no problem. And remember, as you're cooking, you want to have a clean kitchen. No mess. All right, how's everyone doing? We're doing okay? Not too fast, not too slow, let me know.
Sure looks yummy.
Yeah.
Thumbs up or thumbs down for those of you who are cooking along with us.
Is anyone drinking along with
There we
us?
go. All right.
I know Jim and Mary and San Diego are drinking our state Chardonnay.
So when I roll out cookies, I like to do mine in batches, so I'm gonna cut my dough in half.
Hi, Dad.
Here, Santa, you let me know how this dough is.
Oh, I am
There
the
you go.
taster.
You are the
Sure.
taster, yes. I'm gonna have some too, because I would like to know.
Cheers.
I would do. Mmm.
Good? Santa approved?
Oh, whoa, ho, ho. Wow. That's amazing.
Ho, ho, ho. Awesome. So I like to flour my board just a little bit. Otherwise, it just sticks onto the board. Rolling pin. So I have a French rolling pin, but any rolling pin is fine.
Now, you know, a bottle of wine is also really great to use for a rolling pin.
Thank
I've
you.
done it many of times.
I was just wondering what would I use if I didn't have a rolling pin.
Bottle of wine.
Bottle of wine. Use that Bricoleur Old Vine Zin bottle of wine.
There you go, Santa. Roll out your dough.
Perfect. Here we go.
Yeah, give Santa some.
Here we go. You want to roll out all this dough?
I'll take a little
Yeah,
part
we'll
of
take a
that,
little
no
bit. Awesome.
problem.
There we go. All right. You're gonna flour your board there. Put some there.
You know, what we call this is improvising.
Your elves don't do that at all. They're
Get on in there with that label.
Oh, look
yeah,
at
yeah.
This is an Instagram moment.
Right there, right there.
So while you're
Oh,
rolling
Santa.
this, you're looking for about a 1/4 inch thickness.
Santa needs a little help.
Oh,
Oh, you got this, Santa.
Santa, maybe we should
Okay.
take the bottle away.
We
We
should
should
have
have
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
don't know if I like the sound of that.
We have to
Santa,
cut Santa
it's,
off.
I'm sorry, Santa.
All right, that's okay. You were so close though.
I'm gonna have to.
So I think the problem with that was that you were just giving it some real arm work there.
You know,
And I mean, you must have the muscles when you're like handling the reindeer, right?
it is reindeer and moving all those presents around.
Oh, that too, the presents.
Busy,
yes.
busy, busy.
So they must be heavy presents.
That means I got
Not
a
for
pony.
you.
Oh.
I hate to say, you're still on the naughty list, Chris. You're gonna have to work on
Does
that.
that mean you have my pony on this slide?
I thought my suit.
Maybe a miniature pony.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Santa, I don't want the ponies.
Ooh.
What would you like?
Becca, Harry said that the
I said
estate
like
olive
olive
oil is the
wine.
best way to grease up your bottle of wine.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Olive
Oil there.
After all these years.
I didn't. Oh,
Here,
Santa.
let me just roll this up. I don't want anyone
Santa,
to
let me
see
just
your
take a
name.
little something away from you. Then.
Oh, no.
Hang on now, just a minute.
Nice, nice list, nice list.
Maybe we can make an adjustment.
Little something.
I think we will. We'll make an adjustment.
Thank you, Santa.
Okay, so I have
I
my
need to see your letter.
cookies rolled here. So I'm gonna give you this one, Santa,
Thank you.
and you're gonna help me cut the cookies. So before you
Like-
cut, oh, no, I know you're a black belt, Santa, but I have something for you. So I have some cookie cutters here. We have the stocking, the mitten, you have a star shape, because you're a superstar there, Santa.
Perfect.
Candy
Wow.
cane, because who doesn't love candy canes on
Love
Christmas?
candy canes.
And the Christmas tree, because that's where my presents go when
Oh.
you bring them to me.
Wow.
Right.
Big presents, big heavy presents.
That's right. I'm
You're
not
gonna
gonna
get the
big
ones that
trees.
Chris doesn't get.
There you go.
Oh, so I'm gonna get a brand new car is what you're telling me, right?
Oh.
Pretty much.
Awesome. So you want to have a tray ready. I'm using a silicone mat. You can grease your sheet tray with some butter. You can put nonstick spray, or you can put parchment paper. All right, Santa, what did you punch out for me first?
We have a candy
We have a
cane,
candy cane. Amazing.
and I'm going to the Christmas tree.
Christmas tree there.
That's a small Christmas tree. I'm not sure if I can get all your presents underneath there, but I'll
I think
try.
you can make it work, right?
I will do my very best.
Awesome.
We're gonna make a stocking.
Okay, I'm gonna roll out some more dough here.
Thank you.
So again, you're just looking for that 1/4 inch best way to tell is that you don't want it to be too thin. If it looks too thin where it's thin like paper, you've gone too far. So let me show you a cookie really fast with the right consistency. Santa, you keep doing you. You're doing a great job.
I'm gonna keep going right to the start.
Okay, this is Santa's stocking here. And that is the consistency of, sorry, the thickness
Words are hard.
of what you're looking for as you make your cookie there. Beautiful. Good job, Santa. You're doing fantastic.
You know, Becca, I'm just concerned here, all this cookie dough, am I supposed to eat the leftovers?
Oh, no. Well,
Are we gonna
you
make
can
more
actually eat
cookies?
it.
Why don't we
Yes,
make some more cookies
We
out
are
of it?
gonna make some more cookies. So
There.
with the scraps, yes, you can eat them as Santa would do. Or you can re-roll this extra scrap cookie here into another sheet of dough. But Santa, look at that, I'm already ahead of you.
Wow,
So you keep punching those cookies,
I'm on it,
and I'm gonna
Becca.
keep rolling the dough there.
Let's do it,
Roll
girl,
the
let's
dough.
do it. Woo!
A little tip for those of you who are making cookies for Santa on Christmas Eve. But if you have Christmas Eve activities and you aren't able to make fresh cookies, you can make the dough ahead of time, punch out your cookies and freeze it, right, Becca?
Yes, you can, absolutely.
And that way Santa gets fresh cookies without the
Exactly.
labor on Christmas
Oh,
Eve.
he likes that, because he's always very, very tired on Christmas Day.
Now, Santa, is it true that reindeers like carrots?
They do.
They do?
That's like fuel, that's what keeps them going
Yeah.
all night long.
Because when I would wake up on Christmas morning, there would be half-eaten carrots all over my parents in the front yard of the lawn. They didn't eat them all.
That's true.
So
Well, you
Santa,
know, I don't know what to tell you
They're
about that.
sloppy eaters, Santa.
They can be,
Train
they
them better.
can be. I'm working on it. I'm
Yeah,
always working on it.
get to work.
awesome.
Boom.
So Santa,
I think we're gonna get one more star. We get a star
you
out
think
of
so?
this one.
Yeah, look, I even have more.
Wow,
dough.
you're all over this. I better catch up.
These look amazing. Your cookie cutting skills are on point.
We're all over this.
Awesome.
So we got the candy canes, the
Candy
glove, the
canes, the mittens,
Christmas tree.
Christmas tree. We have 2 stars here.
One thing we didn't mention is we should be preheating the oven, correct?
Yes. Ooh, yes. So sorry. As you can tell, I do not bake on a daily basis.
That's her job.
So, yes, you want to preheat your oven to 375. My oven's been on all day, so I think that's why I forgot about it. So 375 while you're cutting these out. And one thing I do like to do before I put the cookies in the oven is I like to put them back in the fridge for just about a couple minutes. So this dough, if I am correct, is technically a short dough. So short doughs, because they have butter,
Why did you use that word, short dough?
Short bread dough.
short bread dough.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
there you go. So because they have butter, if you put them in while they're warm, they will melt instantly in your oven. But while they're cold, it allows them to cook evenly and properly without just becoming one giant cookie, which maybe that wouldn't be so bad for you, right, Sandy?
No, big cookies, any cookies are good for me.
Right?
We have another question.
Yes,
Do you sprinkle flour on the cutters too, or just the dough?
just the dough. And I do sprinkle a little bit as well on my rolling pin, but I never have the problem where they get stuck on my cutters.
I think it also depends on the material of the cutter, right?
That is true, yes. There are some pretty bad cutters out there where they will just stick.
Yes. And then we also had a question on what is your YouTube channel's name? I believe it's Bricoleur Vineyards, but we will double confirm and we will link it in the chat. Just give me one moment.
Awesome.
Becca, what more can we use over there? Do you need a few more of, do we need stars or?
I say we could do one more star here, Santa.
Okay, one more star.
Let's see. Oh, a stocking for sure. We definitely need a new
Ooh, yes.
stocking here.
That's right, don't forget to hang those
That's not for
stockings.
me.
Of course, because you were a superstar. Do you want some cookie dough?
Chris, you need to be patient.
I'm out.
Patience. Love those sprinkles.
Enough,
Patience.
Santa.
Now you're getting it, Santa. Baking is patience. Which As a non-pastry chef, that is very difficult for me.
There you go.
Awesome. So I want to punch out some cookies too here. So I'm going to do the Christmas tree because I do love the Christmas tree shape.
Okay. And I got room for one more
You got-
over here. You want to put something over there for me,
Oh,
Becca?
boy, maybe this.
Becca, we have 2 questions.
Yes.
How many minutes do we cook the cookies for?
So you're going to start with 10 minutes and then I will put them in the oven for 10 minutes. Do not open the door. When you open the door, you release heat. And that cooking consistency isn't going to be correct. So once the 10 minutes is up, I'm gonna check, and I'm looking for this really nice golden brown color on my cookie. Now, if I don't achieve that color, then I check it in about another 2 minutes. So
And then what temperature? You said
375.
Yeah.
All right, Santa, I'm gonna let you finish this here. So we are getting close to the end of the dough. So what I like to do with that last little bit of dough is I make one round cookie,
Yeah?
or you can just eat it, Santa.
You know what? Chris has been so good. I think maybe we should just make one big cookie for Chris.
Oh my gosh.
What do you say, Chris? Are you? Oh.
There we go. There we go.
Thank you.
You're still on the naughty list,
Okay.
but everything's better for
But I'm
now.
one step closer.
You
Okay,
are.
That's all matters.
Awesome. So I have one tray down of cookies, and I'm going to come bring it up to the camera here. Okay. So these are our trays of cookies. Yay! Awesome. So, like I said earlier, I am going to put these in my refrigerator unit to chill just for about a couple minutes here. Excuse me there, Santa. Oh, other one, Santa. Sorry, pardon me here. Perfect. All right, and I do have another tray set aside for myself here. It's always good to at least have 2 trays. Even if you don't fill both trays, at least you are prepared. Awesome. Is everyone okay? Any questions? Am I going too fast? It's really my concern.
You're doing
I
great, Becca.
don't know. For me, I can't wait for those cookies to
I
be done.
know. But don't worry, patience, because at the end, you're going to get that cookie and be so happy.
Yum.
For me, cooking is always about the rewardment at the end of it, especially since I make pasta. That is a very long process, but at the end of it, just like these cookies, it is going to be absolutely rewarding.
Delish.
Delish. I like that. Look at you, you got the lingo down.
You know what? Maybe I can hang out with you in the kitchen a little more. Who knows,
that would be
right?
great, Santa.
You actually Santa like doing the brew tasting out there?
He would be amazing
He
doing
would,
it.
he would be amazing.
Yes, absolutely.
We can work on it. We can
You
work
would make a
on it.
lot of happy customers, I'll tell you that.
That's what we're
Awesome.
here. That's what we're about.
Okay, we are getting towards the end of our dough here. I have
Is
enough.
that Christmas cookie?
Oh no, I have enough for
It's gonna
one
be bigger
more.
one.
One more
Oh,
cookie.
Oh, oh,
So
oh,
I really like to keep making cookies until I can absolutely not make any more cookies. So
You
I'll
might
make.
not end up with too much here, Chris.
It's not, that's rough. Yeah.
Oh yes, no waste, guys.
Two
No
kings,
waste.
two
No
candy
waste.
canes out of there.
That's right.
Wow.
Okay, this one I will make this our last cookie now.
Okay.
Okay, so now this is it. So now you have this little dough ball. If you are able to get at least 1 or 2 more cookies out of it, I do encourage it. But if you just want to eat that cookie dough, then by all means eat it, or you
We
make
make
it.
Santa.
I don't know. There's 2 of us and 1 Becca.
Into one big cookie. You can't say no to that.
I guess we'll take the big one.
We'll do the big
We had
one.
no- we had no choice.
We'll
Now,
split that.
remember, guys, share it. You guys could have.
Well,
It's all about
All
sharing.
right, good. There we go.
Except maybe with sugar cookies.
Yeah. You draw the line, huh, Santa?
You gotta do that.
All right. So since I only have a few on this tray, I'm gonna go ahead and chill it right down here. And that tray that I had chilled before, I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. Okay, awesome. So now they feel so much colder than when I was dealing with them, which is exactly what I want. So now they're ready to go in the oven. So oven is at 375. Yep, pop it open. Thank you, Santa. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in there. Close
Okay.
that puppy up.
Got it.
And I'm I'm gonna set my timer for about 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna check them in 10. Remember, do not open that oven door. When you do, you're gonna release the heat and you're gonna mess with the cooking time. If you have the oven light, I do like to turn it on and I sit there and I watch them. Unfortunately, our oven doesn't let me see anything, so I just have to cross my fingers.
Is there a preference on height of the rack, low, middle?
No, no preference.
No preference.
No, when I bake cookies, I do preferably like to go for the middle. I feel like that's just me and I like the middle with baking cookies. So yeah, I think we need to have a drink now. So that was so much.
Well, you know what,
Making
Santa
that we
doesn't- I'm not gonna disagree with you.
Exactly. So-
Well, here's to our cookie chef tonight. Becca, you're doing a fantastic job.
Oh, well, thank you.
It's wonderful to be here, sharing the kitchen with you tonight. And I honestly just can't wait for cookies.
Well,
Cheers.
thank you. You've been an amazing, I'm gonna say sous chef here. Yeah, sous chef with the
We
black.
have a question
Yes.
for you wants to know. So if your oven doesn't have a window, how do you check your cookies?
Again, our oven does not have a window, so I have my timer set to 10 minutes. And once that 10 minutes is up, then I will open my oven door and look for that golden brown color. Because you're allowing that oven door to stay closed for those 10 minutes, it's okay that you open it after because you've allowed all that heat to build up in your oven for those 10 minutes, if that makes sense. Awesome, so 10 minutes, that is some waiting. So Santa,
Yes.
I went ahead and
I know what I want for Christmas from Santa.
yes.
I want a ticket to this dinner that we're having on Saturday.
That's my cue. I
That is
That's my cue, which I was gonna come out. I was waiting for the right time.
Sorry, I was
It's all right. No worries.
too ahead of myself.
We do have an amazing dinner. It's our last dinner of the season right here until next year. But it is called Bon Appetit Mes Amis, which is a French themed dinner. Obviously, for a lot of people that you guys, if you don't know, I am French. I was born and raised. I know. It's hard to tell with my California accent. I know. But my whole family's from Normandy. I grew up in Normandy. I lived there until I was 10 years old. I come from, I would say, a family of chefs. And my great grandmother was one of the first Michelin star female winners back in the late 50s and has cooked all the way through the I would say late 80s. Had her own restaurant in Normandy, France, and hotel. My parents kind of took that tradition. Were chefs for a long time. I did it for about 15 years myself as a chef and enjoyed it. But then the wine world was calling for me to come here and do this, and I haven't looked back ever since. But obviously now being here, I get to work closely with the chefs and with our everyday menus and our dinners that we do. But my mom is coming on Saturday, December 4th, and she is the pretty much head chef for the dinner and co-chefing with Becca and Evan and Edgar, which is going to be amazing. And we're doing an all French themed dinner. First course, I'll let you talk about the menus, what we're doing first. It's like a little pastry with a tomato.
Yep.
It's going to be amazing. And then our second course, first official course, is my mom's world famous French onion soup, which is unreal. I would say her French onion soup is just to die for. People would go, travel all over the country to come to Mom's restaurant, which used to be in Danville. Joe DiMaggio used to come there. A lot of famous people. My mom's French onion is unreal. So I know the staff's going to love it on Saturday. We still have tickets available. Please, if you guys want to come to the dinner, I'm sure Olivia linked it to the website. But that's the first course. Second course, we're doing a halibut, which is going to be amazing. But the main course is duck confit. And obviously, when we think duck confit, I mean, what else?
No, I always think of French cuisine when I hear duck confit.
Duck confit
Yes,
is just, it's fabulous. And my mom does a fabulous duck confit, which takes her 6 to 7 days to literally cook the duck confit, because you got to marinate the fat, cook it, simmer it. The crispiness of the duck up top is what makes it.
Oh, man.
So we have a fabulous dinner on Saturday. And then to kick it off, to end it,
Absolutely.
we're doing a poached pear.
Yes.
With a chocolate sauce,
Yes, we
which is going to be fabulous. So, and each course is paired with one of our wines. So please, if you want to come, Go on the website, buy tickets, give us a call. You know, we're here. We'll help you guys out, and we look forward to seeing you. We also have our pizza night,
Yeah, we
friend and
do.
family pizza night, which I'll let Chef Becca talk a little bit more about that. It'll be next Friday,
Yep.
December 10th.
So we do wood-fired pizza up in here at Bricoleur. So our culinary staff gets ready. We do a charcuterie board. Normally we do a salad, but instead, since it is chilly, we are going to do a nice homemade soup. After we do the soup, we're gonna do a pasta course, which I am making an Italian-style roulotte pasta. It almost looks like a lasagna, but it's not. And when you see this shape, it's going to be amazing. We're gonna do a bolognese meat sauce there with a spinach ricotta filling. And this is something that I am going to make in-house, and I'm going to make a ton of them. So please come out and join us. And after your pasta course, you get that beautiful wood-fired pizza, Napoli style. So we'll have that really nice, beautiful try around that crust there.
Which it comes together. I mean, it's basically family style.
Exactly, and that's the
Fun
best
to
part
eat, join. I mean, it's
about
kind of.
food is that it brings us together.
It's fun, the diversity that we have between, you know, a nice, fun, elegant dinner this Saturday and then come next Friday, and we have
Just
this
have fun.
fun, friendly
Fun.
family pizza night.
Yeah, bring your
Remember,
kids.
these are our last 2 of the year. Obviously, we'll start back up next year, but this is it for the year, so here's your last chance.
This is it, yes.
Hi Deborah, we saw you wave at us, so hi Deborah.
Awesome, so I have about 3 minutes left on my
3 minutes. Come on in here, Santa.
Yeah.
How we doing, everybody? You know, I've got, how many more minutes? Because pretty much when these bells ring, you got 3 minutes, because that means the cookies better be done.
3 minutes, yeah.
That's all.
No
I'm
pressure.
already sweating right now.
No
So,
Oh,
pressure.
man.
you know, you gotta let him do all the sprinkles.
Oh, yes, absolutely, 100%.
Oh, yes.
I am not even touching my sprinkles, I'm just gonna let them break into mine.
That's what I'm saying.
We're all over that. We are on it.
Awesome, so everyone at home, and how the cookies look, if you're able to see those cookies at all. I hope nobody's opened up their oven, just let the oven do its magic. I know 10 minutes can really feel like a lifetime, can't it?
Tick tock, tick tock.
Tick tock, tick
We're
tock.
almost there.
Yes.
You know, also, guys, we going back to the holidays. You know, getting a little bit about sales right here. We have an amazing holiday gift guide, which we've talked a little bit about. But please check out our website. We have different fully built packages for you guys to send to your loved ones, family, even corporate gifting. You know, I think one of my favorite ones this year, which we did last year, is the hot sauce kit. The hot sauce kit is amazing. It comes with 3 different hot sauces. You know, we have a spice kit. We have a tea kit too that we are doing. There's a doggy kind of a kit with doggy treats, and we have these beautiful Sherpa blankets too that we have. If you're cold during the winter, which I have one at home, I literally go on my couch and bundle up with it.
Grab your blanket,
And a bottle
Grab your
of
tea
Pinot,
there.
my Sherpa blanket, I'm
Oh,
happy.
wow.
Gotta have a bottle of Pinot. But
Santa's gonna have some of our estate tea, right?
the spice.
Absolutely. Count me in on that.
But please, if you guys have any questions, email us. Also for corporate gifting, please email me. We can custom do packages for you, your company, whatever you would like, or you can do the stuff that we already have featured on our website too. So, yeah,
Awesome.
we still have what, about 20 days later?
Yes,
A little
we
more
do.
than that.
Yeah, so everyone's gotta come out, come see what we're all about.
Is it time? Is it time?
Oh boy, you have a minute and 16 seconds.
Oh, no, I'll wait. I'll be patient.
So what do you get Mrs. Claus for Christmas?
What did I get Mrs. Claus for Christmas?
What do you get her for Christmas? You know, we have some tea,
boy.
we got
She is Santa.
candles.
You know, what if she's watching? I can't let the, cat out of the hat. Not this early. I gotta wait. It's a secret.
Let's brainstorm, Maybe you two take a vacation out here,
I'm thinking of,
hang out.
we could come here, start here, maybe hit Hawaii after that.
Oh, there you go.
Santa could get a tan. What do you think? Maybe?
Tan on you, I think that look good. Yeah,
Why
like
not,
that.
right?
So do you have a Hawaiian shirt that has reindeer that are wearing
I actually do. How do you know that?
I just
Whoa. How we did? Are we? Oh,
Okay,
it's a
all right, There we
countdown.
go. We got about 20 seconds, less than that actually.
It's a countdown.
All right.
Come on,
We gotta
we're
count down.
getting close.
We gotta count 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's cookie time.
Oh, those are perfect.
Oh.
Oh, yes, absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna come up, this is hot, hot, hot. I'm gonna show everybody what these cookies look like. I love this golden brown cookie here. That's what you should have right
It is.
there.
I mean, I'm just,
Nice and
Taking it away from you, Sam.
they smell amazing. I always like
Help
to
me
use
get 'em,
salt.
Chris, help.
I'll get it.
Santa,
We
we
need
have
your
a question
sprinkles.
for you.
yes.
Deborah said, Santa, my daughter Bella wants to know what Mrs. Claus' first name is. We know your name is Nix. What is Mrs. Claus' name?
Nick's kind of putting me on the spot, huh?
No, her daughter Bella's asking.
Oh, Bella. Well, Bella. Mrs. Claus. How about, well, should I tell?
No.
Chris says don't tell. Her name is Pebbles.
Pebbles!
Don't spread that, you know, she's
Oh, there
watching,
she is.
I am in big, big trouble.
Oh, boy.
Say,
really
Bella,
bad.
that is
Bella?
a secret.
You got,
Hi, Bella.
will you keep that secret? Keep that secret, Bella. All right, all right. So good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
No, she's on the good list, right?
Of course she's on the good list.
What does Bella want for Christmas this year? Tell us, Bella.
Do you have a special,
You go,
do you have a special wish?
Here, hold on.
Hi, Bella. Do you have a special, hi, do you have a special wish?
Yeah.
Go ahead, share that with me.
To go, my favorite place, Jamaica.
Can you speak a little louder?
The wish, to go back to Jamaica.
We go back to Jamaica. Well, you know what? You may have heard earlier, I'm going to Hawaii, so maybe you can come with me and we'll just continue the trip to Jamaica. What do you say?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You know what? Santa will keep your wish in my prayer book, okay?
Okay.
Okay, stay special, all right?
Okay.
Okay. Bye,
Merry
sweetheart.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
If there's any other kids that have a wish for Santa, turn on your camera and then we can unmute you.
Awesome. All right, so I did take our cookies off of our sheet tray. So they are hot. I take them off with a spatula and I place them onto my cooling rack. So they are on the cooling rack and we're gonna go ahead and let them cool. Want to give them about a few more minutes to cool. However, I'm impatient now.
I
at
am
this
too.
point. So Santa,
I'm getting hungry.
I have another batch of cookies
Oh.
I'm holding out on you.
That's Santa magic right there. That's just how it happens.
And we're gonna decorate these ones now.
Thank you, Becca.
So, and Santa, I made this one especially for you. This is your
That's
face.
Santa. That's me.
This is Santa.
Woo! Love it.
Awesome. So now we have our cookies here. And again, remember, you want to let them cool just for a couple minutes or your icing will melt. But if you are impatient like Santa is starting to become and myself, then, you know, just go ahead and go for it. Even running icing, it's still icing. It still tastes amazing. So I'm going to give you some
Now
more
we're
cookies
getting to
because
the
you
good
need some
stuff
more
right
cookies
now.
here.
Oh boy.
There we go. I think we got enough cookies, right? Okay, so now we're going to take out our icings from earlier. Excellent. And Santa, I did make you your own colored icing ahead of time as well,
Wow.
because, I mean, it's not Christmas without the Christmas colors, right?
Yeah. You want me to show you how this works? Is that
Oh,
right?
is that how you do it? Oh, I've been doing it wrong this entire time. Oh man, no one's ever stopped me.
Wow.
Awesome.
Look at
So
those
I'm gonna
beautiful
make this
colors.
a little bit shorter for us here. And we got rid of this excess.
Okay.
Awesome. So again, if you are using a Ziploc bag of any kind, you want to do this really small cut just on the tip here. There we go. Santa, I'll do yours for you.
Thank you so much, Becca.
Absolutely. So there's your red. We have our green. We have our white icing. There we go, Santa.
Oh, this is gonna be so fun.
Here we go.
I
All
can't
right, so
wait.
mine are ready, yours are ready.
Is it time?
Absolutely. It is time, Santa.
What, is that one ready?
Yeah, it's ready to go. It's ready for you.
Okay.
There we go.
Is this a contest or is it a
Oh
race?
boy. Nope, just have fun, Santa.
Or? Okay.
I like to have fun. I don't like to make it a race.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start off with the stocking first. I really do like the shape of the stocking. For some reason, it reminds me of my dog's ears. Oh,
We do have our second camera up, you guys, so Chris will be
Awesome.
zooming in on the decorating.
And Santa, don't forget as you are decorating to put the sprinkles on your sugar cookie.
You think I'm gonna forget those? No
I mean, who
way.
knows? I busted out the icing. You might forget, right?
Wow. Christmas tree time.
I really like to just put a ton of icing on there. Don't be afraid of the icing now.
The more the merrier.
Oh, these are-
Exactly.
This is awesome.
We've done this before,
Santa, you were
Santa.
born for this.
I'm on this.
Yeah,
Look at that. Can I use two hands?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
you can.
Oh, look at that. All right, now I'm gonna put some sprinkles on mine.
Gotta be
Santa's
careful,
obsessed with sprinkles, and there's my stocking there. Hey.
Beautiful.
Can't wait to eat that. All right, I am gonna do the Christmas tree.
Santa's doing great. Nice striping there, Santa.
Woo! Awesome. So if you have a toothpick at home and you wanna really get those little corners more covered with the icing, you know, you can take the little toothpick and just kind of cover it. I did not bring mine, so shame on me there, right, Santa?
Are you on the naughty list
I
again?
might be, yes.
Wow, let's get
No, I've
some-
only ever gotten cold once, but it was one time.
Well, you know what, we're gonna try to, you know what, after tonight, we might have to get you off
Okay,
that
and I'm gonna
list.
put the Christmas tree sprinkles on my Christmas tree. Because this is like a, I want to say like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree now that I'm looking at it.
There's no wrong way to decorate it. It's all about having
Absolutely
fun,
not.
Christmas cheer,
And sprinkles.
Exactly,
sprinkle
all
cheer.
the sprinkles in the world.
singing loud for all to hear.
Exactly.
And what you drinking?
And
So there.
Harry said thank you for the B camera. So good job, Chris.
There we go.
Way to go, Chris.
All right.
We're gonna get you off that naughty list yet.
Oh, there you go. Maybe you will get your brand new car.
Oh, there go the sprinkles for Santa's cookies.
You know, this will go really good with some hot cocoa.
Your sprinkles, your cookies are amazing.
Santa's
So,
Yeah.
yes.
Hey, these work like little, Christmas
You
decorations.
really do, yes.
It's like having little
Absolutely
Christmas
amazing.
balls right there.
I want one.
I know. Can't wait.
Now you have to be patient.
Okay, Santa.
Santa, you weren't.
I know.
But see, now he's doing it, so now he's fine.
Yeah.
Wow.
And again, remember, if your icing seems a little runny, it is not the end of the world because it is a sugar cookie. So it is still going to be just as amazing, I promise.
Okay, is this more like a royal icing?
Yes, yes
Okay.
it is. Awesome. And there we go. And this is a fun activity, you know. I like to make sugar cookies at home. We get the family together, and last year I did dinosaur sugar cookies, and that was a lot of fun. A dinosaur wearing a Santa hat.
I like it.
Okay, so I'm gonna do my Santa Claus cookie now.
Can I watch?
Yeah, can I just, oh, okay, good. All right, definitely he has a beard, for sure, 100%.
This is fun. You can do this at home. This is fantastic time for family in the holidays.
Absolutely, Santa. You said it. I love Christmas. Everyone gets together with their family, and the best part about it is all the food that everybody makes. That's the best part about Christmas, is that each family makes different foods. They make different desserts here, and it brings people together. That's really what it's about, right, Santa?
Absolutely. It's
I
all
gave,
about
I gave
family.
you sprinkles on your hat because you love sprinkles.
I
Is
do.
that good?
That's
It
awesome.
definitely looks like you.
It looks like I have about 17 eyeballs though. Is that okay? I guess I can see that.
I mean, you see everyone while they're sleeping, right?
Don't give away all the secrets.
I did, the song did.
That's right.
Awesome. And that is sugar cookies.
Wow, this is awesome.
All right.
I guess we
Oh, I
did
haven't done a mitten yet. Here we go. We gotta do a mitten. Uh-oh. I got a couple owls over here in the corner taking more of my cookies, but that's okay. All right.
I think we need to put our Santa Claus cookies together.
Oh, I love that.
Because they're like buds.
They are, and they have matching sprinkles.
That's right.
Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and do my mitten now. There we go.
Way too much fun.
Way too much fun or way too much icing?
Well,
Not
way too
enough
much-
icing, really.
Way too much fun. This is
Awesome. I'm gonna
awesome.
do these blue sprinkles here. Have a nice blue mitten. Oh, wait. There we go.
Can you put too many sprinkles on?
Absolutely not, Santa.
I was hoping you were going to say that.
I'm doing double sprinkles. I'm going with the blue. I'm going with the red and green.
We have our camera be up again so you can get nice enough
There we
close
go,
to the
yeah.
Christmas cookies and see Chris's great suit.
You are looking pretty dapper tonight, Chris.
You
I
really
Do you
did
guys have any
I
questions?
did it
Feel
for
free to
you,
put them in
Santa.
the box, any
You are the
comments,
man.
anything?
I wanted to fit in with you.
Santa,
Well, you've done a great job.
Santa, besides decorating cookies, what is your favorite Christmas tradition?
Oh, there you go. That's a good one.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've got a lot of traditions, but I might have a new one.
Ooh, what's that?
Just saying. This was absolutely delicious.
Love
So
it.
if you get a chance, you definitely want to play this evening back and get that recipe. This is absolutely delicious. So, cheers and happy holidays to all.
Cheers, Santa.
Okay, that goes really good with sugar cookies.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
How long does it take for the icing to set?
Oof. Well, and honestly, my colored frosting did not set too well, which I'm a little sad about. But again, you know, it's icing on top of the cookie and it still tastes great. I would say about an hour once it's in the fridge. It sets really nicely. Once you have your cookies all frosted, I would put them on another sheet tray and put them in the fridge and give that about 5 to 10 minutes just to set on the cookie itself.
Beautiful.
If that answers the question.
We do have another question from Diane. Are you having any more virtual cooking classes next year?
Yes, we are. The next one is January 6th. And
If you guys would like to see any specific recipes, we would love for you guys to submit your ideas. Obviously, we have a whole team that will come up with ideas, but we want to give the people what they want. So let us know if you have anything specific you want to see.
awesome. Thank you, Libby. You've been such a great help.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for working for you.
Here we go.
Awesome. I'm going to do a striped stocking here. There we go. Awesome.
So I know
So
you guys can do this for hours.
we really
We
could.
could.
Oh, I like the stripes on this.
I think we're gonna wrap it up, and I don't know if anybody who is baking with us wants to show us their cookies.
Oh, yes. I would love to see
I'll give you guys a chance to do
all
that.
of the creativity that you have done. It would be absolutely amazing.
This was so much fun. Glad we're doing more classes from Anne. Thank you,
Hi, Anne.
Anne.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well,
So,
you know, we really appreciate you guys being here with us tonight. It was a great way to kick it off for us. Obviously, it's the Christmas time, so we have had Santa with us, which is amazing, which we'll see him back in a couple weeks.
You will. You'll see me here on the 12th, so everybody come on out.
But like Libby and Becca said, January 6th is our next cooking show. And so please go on our website and sign up for that. And we'd love to see you guys back up.
yes, we will. Excited to look forward to everyone come out and visit us, please.
We want to wish you guys a happy holidays to everybody, and
Happy
please come by and
holidays.
see us. You know, we're still open up to the 23rd. Then we'll be shut down for a week after that for Christmas and back open after the New Year. So come do a tasting with us, or just come see us, buy some wine, come hang out. Also, if you want to come to the dinner Saturday or pizza night next Friday.
Exactly.
So.
Pizza night would be good.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Thank you.